Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the one and only, the GOAT, geek of all trades. My name is Crazercat. Welcome to the channel.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Sorry about the delay there, guys. Had a last minute call I needed to take. But we are live. We are ready to go. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I want to apologize in advance for the way last Saturday played out. I'll get to that here in a second. But for those who have never been here before, again, my name is Crazercat, otherwise known as the GOAT Geek of all trades, is what that's short for. Because I'm a geek in every sense of the word. I'm a gamer, a streamer, a content creator. I used to be a band geek, choir geek. I work in IT for my main job every day. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of geeky things that I do. We do have a schedule that we try to follow, unless crap gets in the way, and this is what that schedule looks like. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we try to be live at 7:30 p.m. Central, where we do what we call Crazercat Plays, where we'll play or do whatever we want. You know, game campaigns, multiplayer stuff. Maybe we just sit around and shoot the breeze. You never know. And then Saturdays are our only item-specific event, and that is for our weekly Super Mario 35 Continued Interest Server weekly tournament. So, and depending on when that tournament is held every week, sometimes it's at 2 p.m. Central, sometimes it's at 8 p.m. Central, regardless of which, we will be live 1 hour ahead of time to start warm-ups. So that is what... Excuse me. That is our main schedule. Why am I not finding it? Oh. Land of Light and Shadow. The Land of... Anyway. But again, welcome everybody. I do have a little bit of good news. Some of you who may have been following my social media know exactly why I did not stream on Monday. I'm going to give you another update on what I'm referring to as Project Marshmallow. And you'll understand why I call it that in just a few moments. Now, for this, our biggest update yet, you guys are going to get a special treat because I am actually going to turn on a live cam. You probably, well, you may or may not see me, but regardless of which, you guys are going to get to see what it is I've been working on for the last, heck, 5 years. So I hope it's pointing here correctly. Let me confirm real quick in studio mode. Whoop. Come on, switch back to studio mode. There you go. Hold on a second. Let me position this live camera just a little bit better here, and I also turn off one of my in-room lights. Oops. There goes that camera. Well, I guess I'll just have to hold it. So, alright, let me switch back over here to just chatting. Get out of studio mode. Alright, guys. Are you ready for this? We're going to go live cam here. You may or may not see me, my actual face. especially because in all actuality I'm in a tank top. I don't know if you all want to see that, but here we go. My latest cosplay project is now officially done, and for this, you know what? I don't care. Twitch can gripe about it, but I've got to have the music to go along with it. Hold on. A little bit higher up. There it is. All right, guys. And away we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you my now completed cosplay project. There you go. She is all done. Yes, that's right. That's right. We have a finally completed proton pack, including the Neutrona wand. Otherwise, it's sometimes also referred to as a particle thrower, or in this case, since it was based off of the toy for the new movie, the particle cannon. Which, the design of this one here, you guys should know it's designed off of what they've got in the new movie, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So, one of the big differences, of course, they've got a bit more color to it. They don't have the no ghost logo there. I'm going to paint over that, and I'm also going to weather it like that is. But they've got like this new tip at the end of it. But I managed to get this toy, this Proton Blaster toy, for $30 at a Target near me. And I actually managed to get it apart, fit all of the normal Proton Pack electronics inside of it. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what it does. So there's 3 switches and 2 buttons to this thing. So I'm going to start over here. This is what I like to call, this switch right here is what I like to call the demo mode switch, because much like this switch, it does turn it on. You get the pack startup noise and the lights. But with this one, you don't get any extra sounds or firing or anything. It just, once you get that pack startup lights and sounds, all you get is the lights. So that's all you get out of that. Same thing when you turn it off, you get the pack power down. And hang on a second here, I know the song is just about over. So I gotta go up. But there's also, so here's the actual startup, in which you guys will also get the full lights and sounds, including a pack hum. So it's a modified version of the Bus Boys cleaning up the town with sounds from the movie when they went to go catch Slimer. But so the most important button is right here. That's your firing button. Now, if you look right here in these little black spots on the barrel there, don't worry, it's got the little orange thing at the end to say that it's safe. I'll even show you guys from the very tip of it there. Now you guys might notice this button here as well. So, if you guys remember when we played Ghostbusters the video game, in that game, which for many years was considered the unofficial Ghostbusters 3, the proton packs actually had the ability to overheat. So, if you fired it for too long, like so, it would overheat, reset itself, and go back to normal. This button right here was supposed to be the manual vent. So we've demonstrated these, this one, and this one. All there is left is this guy right here. This is the song switch. Now, before I continue, I mentioned my video the other night. This light right here is actually upside down. But I'm not really going to mess with it because, number one, this thing was hard enough to put together as is. Number two, it's glued in. Number three, even if I were to flip it, there's no way it would fit in this exact slot. So it's not going to matter to me if whether it's going up and down like that or down and up like this. So I'm just going to leave it. This switch, as I said, controls the music. You flip it once. You get the Ghostbusters theme the first time. Flip it back, it goes back to the pack hum. Flip it again. You get the song Saving the Day by Alessi, or Alessi, however you pronounce it. Now this next one I'm going to turn down because for whatever reason the track on this is too loud. I don't want it to deafen anybody who might be wearing headphones. The third song is from Ghostbusters 2, Higher and Higher by Howard Huntsberry. It's the song that they used, that the boys in gray used in conjunction with positively charged mood slime to bring the Statue of Liberty to life. And then the last of the four songs is also from Ghostbusters 2, Bobby Brown's iconic On Your Own. So yeah, there y'all have it. Isn't she a beaut? Now I also did manage, put this down a little bit, I also did manage to get a V-hook on there, so if I wanted to, whenever I'm not actually using it, literally just connect to the pack like that on the side there. And if I wanted to pull it off when I'm wearing it, I would just reach up and grab the handle, pull it right off, just like they do in the movies. But there you are. The plan is I am going to fully debut it at a con I've been planning on going to for a while now, Des Moines Con in Des Moines, Iowa. So I promised last year after Des Moines Con was over I was going to have this thing done. And there you have it. It is done and it's ready to go. Oh, with a little bit of, with minus the paint. So, so yeah. Anyways, going back to our regularly scheduled VTubing session here. Whew. Yeah, it took me 5 years plus to build this thing. I'm going to switch it over for a moment. I'm just going to switch it over to the demo mode. I get the lights and everything, but anyway. Yeah, that is the Proton Pack as she stands now. It is all finished up. I'm so thrilled to finally say that it is done. A 5+ year project, finally in the books. Ghostbusters has been one of actually is my all-time favorite movie franchise. If you have not seen the new movie yet, I really recommend you do so because because yes, it may be getting some really weird reviews from critics right now, but the majority of the critics don't know what the hell they're fucking talking about. Excuse my language. I went to see the movie. It is absolutely worth seeing, and I mean that. Absolutely. So, anyways. But we are here today to resume our playthrough of Bravely Default. Now, I found a little bit of a cheat that I'm not going to use for the actual gameplay, but for now, I'll show you here in a second. So let's recap. With Bravely Default, here's where we're at. So we've already visited 2 of the 4 crystals. We're able to awaken them. Eri keeps clamoring on that we have to keep going, we have to keep awakening the crystals, etc. And we've got the crystals of air and water all set to go. Now, as they headed out for the next land, which we're hearing the music for. Oh, God, I got an itch. We finally learned, or rather, Agnes finally paid enough attention to learn that Edea is the daughter. Oh, I got a new follower since then? What? Is fine. Sorry, my ADD kicked in. Agnes finally paid attention long enough to find out that Edea is the daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia, Bravely. So, and then she threw a giant hissy fit over it. And then we all sat and laughed at her because, Agnes, you should have paid attention during the friggin' prologue when Edea was trying to pass you off as bait to get into Grapkeep, and the guards straight up told her, "Oh, I guess that's what we expect of the Grand Marshal's daughter." We got a good YouTube clip out of that one. Ugh. So, off we are going at the moment to the Eisen region. where the excuse me, where the mithril mines and the fire temple are located. But we made a stop halfway through at Grand Ship. Grand Ship is a floating boat city. And that's where we're going to be starting our adventure tonight. Is on board Grand Ship. So let's get things rolling. I'll talk about this so-called cheat here in just a moment. There we go. Okay, so we're going to jump into our file here. Now, first things first, I want to talk about this so-called cheat. So, you guys remember, if you look at the smaller screen above my head, we have... Well, first off, I want to get rid of this. It annoys me. We have the reconstruction effort on Norende. Remember all this? So, and we can actually use the mouse on this one. I figured out a cheat on how to get some of this stuff done faster, even with only one villager. Since I'm using an emulator, I can start on a project like this one right here. This was started about maybe 45 minutes to an hour before I started streaming. And I basically went into the emulator settings and ratcheted up the acceleration. So instead of the game playing at 100% speed, it was close to 1,000% speed. I was able to unlock another region down here. Beast slaying, cure poison, poison res up. We've got a relic. We got a relic shop we can open up. There's another 30. This started off as 10 hours before I went live. And I'm almost halfway done with it, thanks to the fact that I've ratcheted up the speed. So, in my downtime, I will use this single solitary lonely villager and ramp up the speed so that it all gets done a lot sooner. We'll get this map done yet. Anyway, we got to talk to this guy here. His name is it Dats or Zats? I can never remember.
What are we gonna do?
You wouldn't happen to be Zats, would
Zats. Dats is the big
Yeah.
boy.
Who's asking?
you? The tavern proprietress wanted us to find you. Let's go.
All right then, I'm coming. What a mess.
Okay, so now we have to go back down to where we met the proprietress, basically the pub owner on this ship earlier on. There we go.
were you thinking roaming around in that state?
Like I said, it's not that bad. Just a little bruise on the ribs, that's all.
What were you asking the council for back there?
Aid. We need their support. I'm from the city of Eisenberg, far to the west of here.
Eisenberg. That's where the fire crystal is.
That's right. There was an uprising, and now we're in the middle of a civil war. The shield bearers are losing ground, and unless we can do something, we'll be defeated.
So, these shield bearers are the faction you're aligned with?
That's right. The shield bearers have served as the protectors of Eisenberg for centuries. But a few years ago, a group called the Sword Bearers rebelled. We've been at war ever since. They are but few in number, truth be told.
What? Why are the shield bearers losing to a smaller force?
The Sword Bearers we can handle, but they have powerful foreign mercenaries on their side.
Foreign mercenaries. They wouldn't happen to call themselves the Black Blades, would they?
Yeah, that's them. Wait, are you with those mercenaries as well?
No, don't worry. We mean you no harm.
Idia, are these Black Blade mercenaries linked to the Eternian forces?
Yes. The Black Blades is the moniker of the 1st Division of the Eternian forces. Our master's unit. Zats, can you tell us what happened to the Fire Vestal? We heard she had perished.
Yeah, the Sword Bearers got hold of her around 3 years ago.
She was killed?
Assassinated. When the bloody conflict reached an impasse, the Sword Bearers raided the Temple of Fire.
Sacrilege! What of the Vestaling, the Fire Vestal's successor?
There was one, but she met the same fate.
How awful.
It falls to me, then. We must hurry to the temple.
You're going to the Temple of Fire? You won't get anywhere near it now, I'm afraid. A few weeks ago, Mount Karka erupted, and the whole temple is a sea of lava now.
Nevertheless, we must find a way. Let us hurry to Eisenberg.
I don't suppose you could take me with you. My friends are waiting for my return.
Have you given up on finding support here?
The war will be over before too long. I can't afford to wait any longer.
Are you okay with us taking him aboard, Agnes?
Very well.
Thanks! I owe you one!
So we're taking this poor chap along for a ride.
Eisenberg is far to the west of here. You'll see a little harbor when we hit land. We can go ashore there. The lads should be waiting for me in the area. Don't even think about landing on the north coast. The Sword Bearers hold sway up there, so it's dicey. Great! We made it! Leave the rest to me.
What's the plan?
The dock at the cottage we're heading to is too small to moor this ship. My mates will ferry us over in a smaller boat. It'll take a couple of trips.
Got it.
Alright, so now we're in this little house by the sea with its own dock.
Zats, you had us worried. Good to see you still in one piece.
And that is Dats.
Likewise, Dats. Looks like we're all here. Don't worry about the ship. This harbor is nice and sheltered, so it'll be fine. The peninsula hides it from any prying eyes on the open sea, too. How are you healing up, Dats?
I'm fine. Just a little sore back now. This body's tough as nails, as you can see. I'm lucky to still be breathing after facing the blade of that Swordmaster, though.
Swordmaster?
What is it?
Oh,
Excuse me.
nothing.
Thanks for bringing Zats back to us. We appreciate it.
Not at all. We'd have never made it ashore without Zats to navigate.
Hey, after seeing you in action, I have a favor to ask. Would you meet with our leader?
What's this about, Zats?
Listen, Dats. These guys are top-notch fighters. They were knocking the blocks off monsters like it was nothing. I couldn't get Grand Ship on our side, but with these guys to back us up, please, you've got to help the Shield Bearers. I'll never ask another thing of you.
You want us to help you win the war?
The Sword Bearers betrayed us, and they have the Fire Vestal's blood on their hands. Don't think they'll stop when they conquer Eisenberg. They plan to plunder other regions next. We can't let them run rampant. They must be stopped, and for that we need you.
Unacceptable.
Agnes?
We cannot afford to get caught up in a conflict now. We must awaken the crystal at the Temple of Fire. That is my task as a Vestal of the Crystals. We have no time to wage war.
You're a Vestal? You?
Agnes is the Wind Vestal. She's trying to save the world, so don't get in her way.
What's that scrawny little thing?
A Christ Fairy, they say. Gave me a start the first time I saw it as well.
You don't say. I never imagined a Vestal would be so young, or that she'd keep company with such an odd creature.
Hey, watch who you're calling odd. I might forgive you if you tell us how to get to the Temple of Fire.
The Temple of Fire? All the roads there were blocked by lava.
Our commander might know something. The Shield Bearers have been trying to find a way through for a while.
Well, whether we join forces with the Shield Bearers or not, let's at least talk with their commander, Agnes.
See, this is a good angle right here. Oh, I spoke too late. You can't see anymore, considering the fact that her speech bubble is in the way. Right, give me just a moment here. I'm double checking on something here while I have the chance. Content. Farewell to the dark. March 20th. Bear with me a second here. So, yep, I've got that one. So yeah, okay, so we should be fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I've got all the videos I'm gonna need so that when the time comes for me to edit everything, I'll be good to roll here. Okay. We gotta head out this way.
Let's get going then. The Shield Bearers are based in the west, but we have to take the long way around.
We'll need to go south a bit first. Once we're through, head back northward.
Keep your eyes peeled as well. We could be set upon at any time.
Yes, of course. Alright, so going back here. Alright, the shoreline bath. Hey, Dats, what's that smoke rising over the coast? Oh, that's steam from a natural hot spring. A vein of magma empties into the sea there, heating the water. Wow, a real hot spring. They say the waters work wonders on cuts and scrapes, even burns. And, see that cape out there? That one's a mixed bath. Everybody in one big tub. Hmm? Huh? Ring a bell? Where are you? Wow, he's nearly out of sight. Heck of a pair of legs on that guy. Is it alright to let him go? We'll be hearing screams from the cape in no time. Nah, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Around this time, that's right. The mix ought to be mostly Valtoris bath by now. Hey, now he's sprinting back this way. He's shouting something. Sounds like, I'll get you, Dats. And he's crying. Serves you right, ring a bell.
Hold it!
I sense danger. Watch out!
And look who it is.
Nice footwork. You must have been training since we last met, my unworthy disciple.
Master.
Master?
So you are the sword master leading the mercenaries then? The head of the Black Blades, my old master. I wish it weren't so. I wanted to believe you were not capable of such a thing. Tell me, Master, what business have you aiding the sword bearers in their rebellion? Was it your intention to plunge this peaceful country into war?
I ask you back. Do you understand the gravity of what you have done? I hear you have taken up with a Vestal, and now you have released 2 crystals to run out of control. Foolish. You always did have a habit of running with your emotions, not seeing the big picture. You've not changed a bit.
What big picture? You cannot be so deluded as to think starting wars can be justified.
You are still a child if you are only able to see war as right or wrong. You are yet naive. I cannot allow a foundling such as yourself to meddle in the fate of the crystals. Though you are my disciple, and the beloved daughter of a dear friend, I will cut you down with my own blade if you continue this folly, and expose the world to danger.
Commander! Commander Kame-Izumi! The Swordbearer forces have started withdrawing!
What? Can they not understand such basic tactics? We have the Vestal within our grasp. We cannot let our allies be run down like dogs.
Call off the attack on the Shieldbearer headquarters. We must withdraw swiftly and go to the aid of the Swordbearers. Yes, sir.
Wait! Master!
Edea, are you ready to face the consequences of your decision? If you still insist on defying me the next we meet, I shall slay you where you stand. Regardless of how you and I may will it, these are the grave circumstances we find ourselves in. Disciple of the Blade, no more of your insubordination will be tolerated. Understood?
Master.
He pissed.
Is that everyone?
Commander, the ship thought to be harboring the Wind Vestal has been sighted in the waters near Grand Ship.
The Wind Vestal has already arrived in these lands. I spoke with her myself a while ago, Barbarossa.
Oh? Please tell me you have not captured her yet. I would hate to miss out on that honor.
No, we did not get the chance.
Boy.
Some of our forces were retreating, so we opted to aid our allies as they withdrew.
That guy, the salve maker, is a pain in the butt.
Precedence, sword master. This will not do. If we leave the Wind Vestal to her devices, we shall only repeat our failures in Count Isla and Anshine.
The Wind Vestal is here for the crystal. She is no threat while the way to the temple is closed. Given the state of the war, preventing losses is crucial. The Vestal can wait.
And how does your task progress, Kada? I hear the cleansing of the East City is not yet even half complete.
I'm doing all that I can. Things are going as well as can be expected.
Very well then. Moving on. What is the situation at the Eisen Bridge?
And then this annoying girl.
Oh, me? Nothing's really changed there, I guess. I'm sure all the soldiers there are doing their best to make me happy, though. Those shield bearers just don't know when to quit. They won't let us cross the bridge. I put on a smile and sang my best, but nothing. They're a bunch of sourpusses. Oh well, if they can't appreciate my golden voice, it's their loss. Those
Speaking
poor,
of
miserable
golden
shield
voices,
If you can keep the main contingent
voice
the
of
shield
Praline
bearers
a la
down,
mode, who
all
was
shall
just
go as
speaking,
Got it.
is the same voice actress who does Aerie.
Praline a la mode never disappoint.
You
More
can kind of hear it.
important, have we found a way into the Temple of Fire?
He's talking to you, Konoe.
Speak up for a change, Konoe. Your movement is starting to get me down.
It is your killing of the Fire Vestal that blocked off the way to the temple, after all. I cannot fathom how one so imprudent came to lead a covert force.
I won't be called imprudent by a floundering fool like you. A report on my findings has already been submitted in writing. The way into the Temple of Fire via the southern route by way of the town of Hearthchild has also been blocked by lava, and it's not possible to get through via above-ground routes. We are looking into the possibility of the existence of secret passages used by temple worshippers. That is all.
Sold.
Still can't talk unless disguised, hmm? That must keep you busy.
We should follow up on Konoe's report. Was there any way into the temple by sea?
We looked at a number of landing points, but it doesn't look possible. The coastline there is sheer palisades. All the lowground where a landing might have been possible was covered by lava. Not even I could bring a ship in safely there.
If we just sit idly by, the Wind Vestal will get there before us.
We must avoid that at all costs. Our objective at this time is to focus on finding a way into the temple. I wish all of you good luck in your endeavors. That will be all. You can return to your duties.
Rather lengthy, I guess, but anyway. We got another party chat. The Swordmaster's Sting. That Kami Izumi. We lost an entire squad to that Swordmaster alone. Thinking back on it, we probably only survived because he let us. He seems all calm and peaceful, but as soon as he draws that sword, he's a hurricane. Just talking about it has all the wounds he gave me throbbing. And that same swordmaster and commander of the mercenaries Black Blades is our Idia's teacher. I'm sorry. I guess that's another secret I've kept from you. But I didn't want to believe the stories. Yep, Anya's still pissed. If it is too painful for you, you are free to walk away, you. No one is forcing you to join us in this journey. What? Agnes, you don't have to say it like that. I fear I haven't the time to hesitate or the leisure to doubt. We must press forward. Oh, yeah, that's right there. Okay.
Welcome, Wynn Vestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers. Dax has already filled me in. It seems we have you to thank for getting Zats back to us. Much appreciated.
Of course.
The thanks are mutual. They helped us out as well.
You did well to repel the Swordmaster for one of your age. I am suitably impressed. With you on our side, we may well turn the tide. It would certainly rally the troops.
We did not fight him off. Our opponent withdrew, and we have not come here to join your war. A Vestal such as I cannot take part in such conflict. Please do not misunderstand.
Oh, I see.
You could have been a bit less blunt on this.
But I...
Well then, to what do we owe the honor of your presence?
My task here is to awaken the fire crystal. Once that is done, I intend to leave this realm immediately.
Oh, so you have come to quell the seething magma in place of the late Fire Vestal.
Exactly. That is why we need
Yep.
your help. Do you know of a way into the temple?
We are doing all we can to find one, but we have not found a way through the lava yet.
I see.
I am sorry we could not be of more help. We will, of course, do all we can to aid you. A way in shall be found.
You would do that? Even though we cannot fight in your war?
Of course. The Shield Bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Dats, show them the way.
Forgive us for not being able to lend a hand.
Not at all. Leave the fighting to us soldiers. It is our job, after all.
The thing is, they're gonna wind up having to help in any case. The symbol of the shield bearer. Commander Goodman really lives up to his name, huh? Down to earth and understanding. Right? Everybody here loves him. Soldiers and townfolk alike. Respect him too. He's the reason the shield bearers have held together this long. He's the glue. And he practices what he preaches. He's a paragon of self-defense. We never fight to take anything from anybody else. Ever. So Tiz. Mind if I ask what's got the Vestal and Adia all in a bunch? Yeah, it's kind of... Girls are a complicated thing. And it's a foolish man who asks too many questions. Yeah? That certainly sounds complicated. Ring-a-Bell actually steps up and saves the day a little bit here. Ooh, excuse me.
Welcome to Heartschild, bastion of the Shield Bearers. Make yourselves at home.
Oh, the heat is incredible. Is this town in danger of being swallowed by the lava too?
If it gets any worse, we may have to think about evacuating. Ever since the Fire Vestal passed into the light, Mount Karka has been raging without cease.
The women of this town must be made of strong stuff to put up with this. I could see myself falling for a strong woman. You might even say I favor them. This is the place I have been seeking.
No, it isn't.
Here we go again.
You're a funny fellow, Ring-a-Bell. I'm going on ahead to the commander's residence. Once you've seen the town, you should come and join us. It's that building you can see in the middle of town. Catch you later, then.
Alright, so... tragedy. This town is awash with sadness. I never truly knew the depths of war's tragedy. Of war's tragedy. I can't read today, I swear. It creates nothing. It brings happiness to no man. Why do we persist in this madness? Because both sides have beliefs they can't let go of, I suppose. Something so precious that it warrants the deaths of countless innocent people? The world is faced with a crisis, dire as it has ever seen, and this is what we are doing? Humans fight to secure peace as they envision it. The trouble is, everyone's vision is different. I fear I cannot understand it. However, lofty the ideals of the sword and shield, the fact remains that they are engaged in murder. Wherever people gather, emotions run high, and justice and truth are subjective. Where the majority has reached consensus, it is difficult for any one person to resist. Even so, I don't want to be the sort of person who just accepts all that as a given. Me either. At the very least, I swear I will take no woman for granted. I'll give my all, always. And there's the sad, strange Ring-a-Bell we know and love. So we got a little bit of money. Let's visit here. That wiped out almost half. Holy cow. Okay. Let's see what we can... We'll probably do a little bit of grinding in the meantime. Just to get our levels up.
Ah, you've arrived. We've been waiting for you. Allow me to introduce you. This is the Commander's wife, Eleanor.
Welcome to our humble abode, Windvestal. We are honored to receive you and your companions.
Such beauty! Commander Goodman is a very lucky man. Very lucky indeed.
You are kind to flatter me so. Thank you.
It is no mere flattery. I speak from the heart.
Shut your trap, Ring-a-Bell.
My husband has told me to receive you and your companions as guests of state, Vestal. Please make yourselves at home. Unfortunately, in a time of war, the hospitality I can provide is limited.
Oh, there's no need to go to any trouble for us.
I'll prepare some dinner now. It should be ready in a little while.
She seems nice.
The Commander is so busy with the war effort, he rarely has time to come home to his lovely wife. I sure hope this war is over soon.
What if you surrendered? That would put an end to the fighting, at least.
Surrender is not an option. Please consider your words before you speak, Vestal. Even if we did surrender, and this war ended with the Swordbearers victorious, they would only seek to invade other realms to gain more territory. In other words, others would face the terrors of war next. That is why we must fight.
You are right. Thank you all for your patience. Dinner is served. The dining hall is this way.
Excellent.
Ah.
Ring-a-Bell? Where are you off to? Off he goes.
No doubt he spotted another pretty girl. He'll be back before too long.
Right?
This is most regrettable. Most regrettable indeed. The Wind Vestal was as good as ours.
Are you well enough to be here, Victoria?
I am stronger than I appear. Much stronger than you, in fact. Is that not right, Victor?
Just so, Victoria. Alternus pales in comparison to you. Of this, there is no doubt.
See, you have no place being concerned for my well-being, Alternus.
Moving on. We have word from the Black Blades regarding the whereabouts of the Wind Vestal, Lord Marshal. The Wind Vestal has traveled to Eisenberg. She is likely seeking out the Fire Crystal.
So, she aims to awaken all the crystals.
We should have had the Fire Crystal in our possession already. However, the Black Blades slaughtered the Fire Vestal, and since then appear to have done nothing but twiddle their thumbs.
If we captured the Temple of Fire, without first crushing the Shield Bearers, the battle would shift to the Temple. The crystal could be destroyed in the process. That is no doubt what Kami Izumi aims to avoid. Our goal is to wield ultimate control over the crystals. Therefore, the Shield Bearers must first be purged.
I hear that you and the Swordmaster are old friends, your lordship. This must be why you place such faith in him.
Oh, that is the first I've heard of this.
I trust him more than any other man. And the Black Blades that he commands are the elite of the elite. The Vestal will never defeat them. They will see their mission through to the end.
Are you sure you do not overestimate them? I could raise that whole realm to the ground in 3 days.
Do not get carried away, Victoria. You have already faced defeat at the hands of the Wind Vestal once.
How dare you! I'll not stand to be insulted by the likes of you, Alternus.
I merely speak fact. Unlike you, the Swordmaster can do more than simply destroy.
Did you hear that, Victor? What a loathsome man.
Just so. Please, refrain from using such language against Victoria, Alternus.
What?
If you do not, you risk coming to harm. See?
Idle threat.
You cast your magic on me?
Are you all right, Alternus? I am afraid it seems my warning came a bit too late.
Relax. I can do more than simply destroy. See? You'll survive. But know this. My spells can scatter your body to the four winds at a moment's notice.
Just you try it. Care to see which is faster? Your magic, or the time it takes me to skewer you on my sword?
Alternus! Surely you would not turn your blade on Victoria? If you did, I would be forced to act. And there is no surer way of finding death than that!
Cease this! The both of you! This is the Council of Six. We meet for earnest deliberation. I will not tolerate further bickering.
Yes, you will.
Sir.
Understood.
We will leave the matter of the Wind Vestal to Commander Kamiizumi. If anyone objects, speak now.
Or forever hold your peace.
Then it is settled. We are done for today. Alternus, get your wounds tended to.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Where were you off to at this hour, ring a bell?
I saw the most exquisite girl and followed her out of town. She was a fine specimen indeed.
You're incorrigible, ring a bell. So, what's all the moaning about? Did you hurt yourself?
Yes, I was on the receiving end of a rather sharp whack. It seems my advances were unwanted.
Oh, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But that's also a hint. Something about Ring a Bell we're going to learn down the road.
Morning! Oh, when did you get back, Ring a Bell?
Before dawn. Ow, ow!
This is hardly the time to go wandering off, you know.
Well, what's our next move? We're at a loose end until we find a way into the Temple of Fire.
I'll try to find my own way in.
Right! I think it's best if we split up to cover more ground. Time is of the essence after all.
We shield bearers haven't just been loafing around here. We've already tried everything we can think of. We looked into landing from the sea, and we even tried cooling the lava. None of our attempts were successful. If we had an airship, we could sail in no problem, of course.
Perhaps we could go and awaken the Earth Crystal first. I don't think we'd make it into Eternia, where the Earth Crystal lies. It's surrounded by craggy peaks, so there's no way in on foot. When I was sent to Kaldisla, I boarded a high-powered airship owned by the Duchy. Even if we repaired the Echelon, I don't think it could make the trip.
We're stuck, then.
Are you telling the whole truth, Adia? You're not hiding anything from us again?
No need to be rude, Agnes. Instead of just standing around, why don't we lend a hand to the shield bearers?
You mean that? We could certainly use the help, but are you sure?
No, we are not. So you want to go to war now, Tiz?
No. I want to help them end this war as soon as possible.
It sounds like more meddling in the business of strangers to me.
And why not? We have no other way forward. And yet, before us stand a multitude who need our help. We cannot turn a blind eye to them.
I agree with Tiz. Sign me up.
Really? It would mean going up against your master, leader of the Black Blade mercenaries.
Yep. And it
It
would.
is clear from what I have heard that the shield bearers are the white, and the sword bearers are the black in this case.
Yep.
Black and white? What do you mean?
It is just how I see things. Black and white, good and evil.
Oh, so you see us as the good guys. Can't argue with that.
I'm with you too, Tiz. These damsels in distress must be rescued from the ravages of war.
Trust you to make it about that.
Tiz!
I hope you'll join us too, Agnes. I promise we won't get too mixed up in this conflict. We're more likely to find a lead by traveling around than simply waiting here, anyway. Come with us.
Great. Let's go talk to the commander then.
Alright, so Eleanor's home cooking. So, what did you think of Eleanor's cooking? Pretty great, right? Absolutely. The sausage was juicy and tender. The potatoes au gratin were like a gooey dream. It was all delicious. Sounds like she rolled out all the classics. There are wartime staples. You eat them a lot? As you can see, this isn't the most fertile patch of land. Potatoes that are all that'll grow. The meat shortages mean we're always padding out the sausage. All the more impressive then, that such a feast came from meager supply. No doubt it was her love for me that gave it such flavor. Yeah, I'll bet. I'm sure poor Eleanor's got plenty of logs stocked up by now, with her husband away. But the commander's stuck out on the front line. He barely gets home these days. I just feel awful for her, stuck in that big house all alone. Well, I hope we can pitch in to help her out some. Keeping up with Ring a Bell. Idea. Here to guess who I was just with? Curious? It's quite a surprise. Fine, fine. Tell me about this woman you met. I'll put up with you for a while. So, last night I chanced across an most unusual lady. She was crawling along the walls and ceilings. What kind of girl was this? I couldn't say. An acrobat or some such, I expect. An acrobat? I suppose she could have been practicing. Or perhaps she was on patrol. Noble girl, keeping her home safe. You make her sound like a guard dog, gecko thing. Wait, why were you in her house? Oh! Just remembering the feel of her elbow strike has me all a flutter. Oof, I can't keep up. Alright. Let's do some training here a little bit. Good. Fire weak. They're weak to fire here. Hack and slash.
Time to settle this!
Okay, what's going on? Why is my stream acting this way again? And here we go. I swear, every time I stream another game like this, it always does this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me see if I can reset it here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix my avatar here. I don't know why it keeps doing this crap. Let me reboot it here. I'm still here, hang tight. There we go, that's better. I don't know why that happened. And looks like here we go again with the weird mouth crap. Oh boy. I'm going to minimize this here real quick. See, we're starting to see more of these there we go.
Ready to fly?
And there we go. We're starting to see more of these special attacks now. Magic armor support ability, gotcha. Alright. We're just training a little bit so that we can Valtora. Well then, let's hit arrow on all foes a bunch of times. Alright. See, even Agnes has... She's already got it. Go. Might have to get used to it just a hair, but this part, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get everything in one go. As much as I would love to.
Can't sleep, huh?
Oh, it's just... I've had a few restless nights lately.
For a while, no?
Huh?
Ever since we've been traveling together, you've been like this. You haven't slept well in a while, have you?
You noticed?
Any idea why? There must be a reason for it.
There is, actually.
I'm betting it has to do with the loss of his brother. Alright, we're gonna go back out and hit him a little bit more. We're just basically training here, folks. And since we did it without getting hit and in one turn, we got some extra points. Of course. Huh. There we go. Now Agnes is back to full health here. Bit of a tough fight if you ask me. Bait and water. Sword magic level 4. What does that one have, I wonder? Drain, a spear, and fear. So a spear, for those who don't know, if you've ever played some of the older Final Fantasies, is pretty much well, not Osmos. Well, no, yeah, it's Osmos. Where you basically, it's kind of like a health drain, but instead of health, it drains mana, MP, magic points. You can literally suck the magic points out of somebody and replenish your own. I think I'm going to hold off on this for now. We'll try and get through as much of the story as possible, and then I will train the characters just off screen. We'll do it that way.
You will truly aid us. My eternal thanks. This should raise the troops' spirits.
Only until a way into the Temple of Fire is found.
I understand. Thank you for giving thought to our plight, Wind Vestal.
I'll head back to the old house to check on Zats.
Roger, Dats. Take good care of the lad. I hope you both recover from
Zats and Dats.
It'd be nice if you had time to go home to your wife sometime, Commander. Be seeing you, Tiz.
Is there something we can help you with, Commander Goodman?
The Sword Bearers have a stronghold called Graf Keep. Could you go and scout it out?
What do you expect us to find there?
4 years ago, a terrifying weapon known as Toxic Mist was unleashed in the East City near the Keep. 100,000 shield bearers garrisoned there perished in this fiendish smoke, and the East City became a mass grave.
we still have not identified the nature of this toxic mist. If we can pin down what it is made from, we may be able to neutralize it and create a cure.
Grab Keep. Got it. We'll be on our way then.
Grab Keep is to the northeast of here. I'll notify the guards to let you through.
Okay. Yep. Grab Keep is apparently northeast of the Shield Bearer headquarters. Now let's really quick check in. We're down to 4 hours and 40 minutes. Whoops, did not mean to minimize that. I'm just going to save outside of here. If this is the part I think it is, then they haven't helped me. Especially since I haven't really been training.
Hold it! We've got company.
A ghost?
A bit slow.
Huh?
They've been lurking around for a while now.
I got a proton pack right here.
Spoke to us. It seems to be trying to tell us something.
Almost. We almost made it. The shield bearers were on the verge of routing the sword bearers. We had them surrounded, and their spirits were broken. Then that round little commander unleashed the mist. A green haze began drifting slowly over the battlefield. Then, naught but agony.
Yep. This is the one. Damn little salve maker. I hate that little asshole. I can't remember. Give me a minute here. Won't let me. I'm no strategist, but I have been trying for 3 days straight with the block. Sorry, I'm reading something on Reddit here real quick on this boss we're about to come across. Using the Dispel White Magic. It throws poison potions at you too. They do a reasonable amount of damage. I'm not sure if that gets used by default. Wasn't there something I had read once before on him where excuse me. Bear with me a second. I don't want that. Oh, I don't think we actually fight him here, because he is an optional boss, the Starkfurt, and this is Grapke, so we don't have to worry about the salve maker jerk in this. Okay, stop. I really do need a better CPU. That's what's killing me here on this. All right. Hello. Well, I think we came up here just a tad too early. I'm guessing there's a lever or something here. Yep, right here. Always a puzzle. There's always a puzzle in these damn areas. Okay, so we go up. Okay. Hey, we got 2000 peak. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go straight here and then up.
He's back.
There were no allies or enemies. All those on the battlefield writhed in the mud and perished, clawing at their throats. I'd never known such pain. Every breath felt like fire, and my vision turned blood red. It was as if countless parasites crawled upon my body. There were no allies or enemies. Together we grasped at breaths, sharing
Gee. I wonder why that happened. We got a glaive, good.
Kada, the Salve Maker. That corpulent commander of the Sword Bearers. He has returned to these lands once more. He had those of us who died from the toxic mist carried to this keep. Then the tests began. Gleeful slicing, all to gauge the effects of his poison. A great success, he said with a smirk. Another breakthrough, as he danced a little jig. There were no allies or enemies. All who died to the mist were sealed within this keep and left to rot. Who knows how long has passed? With excruciating pain, chilling cold, hatred and despair growing within us.
That's terrible. They must pay for this.
That kind of thing was happening in the real world, I'd want to get a hold of whoever caused it. That's for damn sure. That's inhumane. Sorry, give me a second, cleaning my specs. I need to get a new pair here soon. That's a little bit better. Just in case, though. Damn it.
I hear voices. There's someone up ahead.
More spirits?
No, I think it's something else.
Damn salve maker.
How fares the cleansing?
We have just completed our work. See for yourself. A perfect job, no?
It took you 3 years to cleanse this area. Some weapon that is. Countless meaningless deaths. Contaminated land. And what is left? Nothing but lifeless ruin.
Oh, how could you say that, Sword Master? You know nothing of which you speak. To cleanse such a vast area in 3 years would be impossible for anyone but me. My research on the matter continues, and we may be able to reduce the time further.
Oh, great.
The master sample of the toxin is in here?
Yes, we have it stored safely.
And there's no danger of it leaking?
Of course not. It is sealed away tight, along with its recipe. Even I, its creator, would not be able to take it from here.
Master.
What do we do? They spoke of a sample of the toxin. It seems something is stored further in.
That's what we need to get hold of.
Kada, Salvemaker Kada, do you even comprehend the results of your actions 4 years ago?
The results? Why, I annihilated 100,000 enemy troops, achieving a brilliant victory!
That was no victory. It was a massacre. Our allies caught in the midst, an entire city brought to ruin, turning the area to wasteland for 4 years.
But without my victory, the Sword Bearers would be no more. Of that, there is no doubt. A mere 1,000 Sword Bearers were killed by accident.
Mere
A minimal
1,000?
loss. We sacrificed 1,000 to defeat 100,000. Far more effective than conventional war. No? Do you believe you could have achieved similar results by clashing blades, Sword Master? I highly doubt it.
I admit that would be impossible.
He was the one who created the toxic mist.
My master is angered. I have never seen him so enraged.
He's angry? He seems calm enough to me.
What? Can't you sense the rage seething within him? It gives me goosebumps.
The tension is so thick it chokes.
Our objective is not to slaughter our foes. It is to control the crystals and spread anti-crystalism. Do not forget that. I have no need for an efficient method of killing. I forbade you from using this toxic weapon of yours in the first place.
So, you would have me simply let the Sword Bearers face defeat? They number just 10,000 against 100,000 Shield Bearers. They did not stand a chance.
And that is because you pressed on ahead without due caution, eager for a quick result. I ordered you to hold the front line, not exterminate our foes.
I merely saw a chance for victory and seized it. I knew we would prevail.
If you thought you ever had a chance against those odds, it only shows you lack a talent for generalship. Blinded by ambition, you misread the enemy, disobeyed my orders, and then slaughtered both enemy and ally alike. You slew them all like dogs. You showed no respect at all for the warriors on either side. How does mindless killing bring anyone to embrace the ideals we uphold? Know this.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Next time you disobey my orders for your own selfish ends, you will fall to my sword.
I understand completely. I will not let you down.
I shall return to Starkfort. You stay back and see that the wounded are cared for.
Of course. Who does he think he is, spouting such nonsense? What a hypocrite! There's no place for heroism or pride in war. To seek such things is a fool's errand. I'll show him one day. Once I get that sample back.
We can't leave such a deadly substance here.
We should take it back with us.
Right.
Now we get control again. Now we're gonna work our way around here. There we go. I feel like I'm missing something though. Yes, I am. Okay. I thought so. Thought I had been missing something there. Missed a switch. There we are. Of course, we've already been through here, so I must be missing something else. Oh, okay. Yep, there's one more right here. Forgot about this one. We'll try it as is and see what we find. See how we do.
What's that?
An alarm.
I can only imagine. Yep, weak point, electricity. There we go. Trying to keep everybody healed. There we go.
Now I'm serious.
Tinkerbell's trying to keep everybody healed. Trying to keep that chain a-going. This ought to do it.
Need a bit of love?
See, now all 4 of them have hit their special moves. There we go. 3,000 experience, 300. Agnes is gonna level up again. Sword magic level 4.
All right, let's get this back to Commander Goodman.
I know one easy way out. There we go. Ta-da!
This is what caused the toxic mist? So it was not magic, but an alchemical concoction. We are in your debt. I'll have our physicians start researching how to make a neutralizing agent.
Wait, would you consider destroying that sample now?
Agnes.
I understand the need for a cure for the poison, but I would like you to dispose of that sample. Find a method that ensures it can never again be used. You could incinerate it in the lava.
Yes, I see. If there is no danger the toxic mist will be used again, then we have no need to neutralize it. That would also remove the temptation to use the sample to turn the tables on our enemy. I do not have the resolve to say with full confidence that we could prevail without it. Therefore, I will gladly do as you ask, Gwyn Vestal. Let us throw this master sample into the lava.
I thank you for accommodating my request. I am happy that my words fell on wise ears.
Commander Goodman, we have trouble!
What's wrong?
It's the enemy! They've launched a full-scale assault!
They attack with tremendous force. We may not be able to hold the line if they keep this up.
You seemed okay up to now, though.
They have begun using mithril ammunition.
Mithril?
About a year ago, the enemy captured the Mithril mine we were working on.
There was something in my journal about that, come to think of it. Let's see. Mithril is a hard metal refined from mithril ore, mined in Eisenberg. Over 80% of all mithril in the world is mined in Eisenberg, where it is said precious orichalcum has also been found. Orichalcum is a precious metal unique to Eisenberg, and the hardest material in the known world. It can be used to produce weapons and armor of the highest strength, and it releases great energy when melted at high pressure.
We tried to recapture the mine, but the sword bearers had put children to work down there.
Children?
Yes. I'm sure you've heard tales of canaries being taken into mines as an early warning for dangerous gases. Well, the sword bearers call the children they've abducted and forced into hard labor canary boys. When we tried to rescue the children, those cowards used them as human shields and barricaded themselves inside.
Using these canary boys to warn of danger? I cannot believe the Black Blades would stoop to such tactics.
It's despicable! Can't let them get away with it! We must do something to save the children!
What are we waiting for then? Let's take back the Mithril mine.
The mines are crawling with sword bearer soldiers. It would be foolhardy to rush in without support.
Even so, we must take action. You can focus on retaking the mine. We'll rescue the children they're using down there.
Alright, just cleaning something off here, so hang tight. Where are we at over here? 4 minutes, 8 seconds. Well, first and foremost, I want to do a little bit more leveling up to get myself just a little bit better off. Oops, I chose the wrong thing. That's alright. We still won the day. We're up to level 33 for everybody except Adia. I really should consider getting Tiz a different job here. Yeah, it's going to take a while for the next freelancer level, so I think... We'll start him off on this one. There we go. Tish should earn some quick job points out of these. There we go. If I seem too quiet when there's cutscenes playing, it's because I usually prefer to stay quiet and let the scene play out so you guys can hear what's going on. That's better. All right, perfect. Diz, you're going to get caught up on some of these earlier job classes since we've been spending some time getting as much as we could for Freelancer unlocked. There we go. All right, perfect. Excuse me. Trying to get a little bit late. We are not doing this again. All right, let's go heal real quick. Sorry. Just thinking there for a second. There we go. Better. Memento ability. Okie dokie. I don't recall that one, but sure. Okay, bait fire. Good. Just get him to the next level of spells here, I think will be good. Damn, Ringabell, you didn't have to do him dirty like that. Alright. Thing. I think I'm about to wrap this up here soon. I feel like I'm starting to drift. I need some sleep. But we will be back on Friday, definitely, to play catch up with Bravely Default. There we go. We're just training a little bit before we move on to the next area here. Trying to get Tiz caught up on some of these other jobs. We might also do some of this offline as well. I just want to get through as much of the storyline as we possibly can on this. Damage dispersion, memento. So next will be, our tips will be silence immunity, and then at level 7 will be black magic level 3. Oh god, I apologize. I do not know what has come over me. I want to go a little bit further, but I'm also getting to the point where I am pretty darn close to being conked out for the night. I'm looking to see who all is on just ahead of time, so I have an idea. Maybe I drank too much Pepsi. And now I'm caffeine crashing. Maybe that's it. Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it that. Yikes. Sorry, I was just reading something. One of my cousins, his wife pretty much just got an ultimatum from the good Lord. It's time for a new vehicle. I'm actually almost done paying mine off. My tiny little Fiat. What my fiance calls the sardine can. I'm looking up merchants. Huh, interesting. I might try, just trying to... Come on. There we go. Alright. Not trying to change everybody at once here. I just want to work my way into... Gotta admit, Agnes looks a little bit adorable there. I gotta admit, the merchant job is not really one I've played with in previous game playthroughs of Bravely Default. It may still come in handy, so... There we go. Ooh, 1 point off. There we go. This will get her to level 3. Yep, so you just learned White Knight, which, according to this, when HP drops below 20%, you are protected by the party member with the highest HP. Okay. Did y'all see that last hit from Tiz? How much HP it was? Blaze it. I will admit the characters are starting to get there. Wow, thank you, ring a bell. Silence immunity is obtained. Pharmacy is obtained. There we go. Perhaps it's time to go and heal up here. Hey, we're getting there on Peeg. Good deal. Alright, next round. Alright. Right. Anyas's role at the moment is just to butt out. Stay out of. She's not really using any special skills at the moment. She's just straight up attacking. Yeah, I know. I think I'm about ready to call it a night, to be honest, because I am still getting droopy here. I don't know why. I'm not usually that tired by this time of night. That's going to be where I'm going to wrap up this part of the chapter here. Remember, we're in chapter 3 right now, guys. So chapter 3 is going to be multiple parts, unlike what I was shooting for. There's going to be a lot of videos on this, I will admit. But it still will pale in comparison to all the videos we did in our Halo our Halo playlist, which, by the way, that's still being worked on. So hang tight, guys. I'll get it up as quickly as I can. Ah, yes. There we go. Okay. So let's go back here. Where the hell was it? There we go. Yeah, there you go. You wanted the theme, you got the theme. I want to thank everybody for being out here with me tonight. Again, I apologize for the late start, but we got there. I wonder if I will be able to actually raid to Zagros or not. Don't forget, you guys, we will be back again on Friday in just a couple of days with more Bravely Default. I will probably spend some time tomorrow night off stream just grinding and leveling up and getting further on the on our little time skip cheating for the town of Norende. Nope. I swear to God. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I can't... Sorry, I just tried to start a raid to Zagros just to see. Of course, it still tells me, whoops, sorry. We can't raid this person. Don't understand. I'm looking to see, Anyway. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get ready to call it a night. I don't understand why I can't raid out to people like Zagharos and stuff. There's no way on earth that QT Cinderella that I timed that out just right. Granted, she's like a super popular streamer. She's already got 13 people watching her. She's only been live for about, I would say about 2 minutes now. I suppose we could always raid out to Intimidator again. I'm sure that'll let us raid to him. And he is currently playing Fortnite. So if you're watching this on VOD, make sure you go on over to the next video. We'll continue on with Chapter 3 there. As for the rest of you, I appreciate you all for being here. We'll be back again on Friday. You have yourselves a wonderful evening. We'll see you guys again on Friday. Have a good night.